Oh, hi. Yeah, stream start. Hold on. Hi, it's me, Donut_4. This is the start of my stream for today. I just want to chill today. So, yeah, I've got. I'm gonna order a pizza in a second, and then we can go crazy. I'm reading this manga right now, so I'm probably gonna stick with that. Maybe I'll do some commentary in a sec. While I read it, who knows? Also did my hair today. That sounds gay as shit, but this will look gay as shit as well. Sorry, I take good care of my hair, so that's just how it's gonna be. Just making sure my studio's up to date. I really wish I just had a studio thing for Rumble as well. That would make my life so much fucking easier. Oh, well. One day there'll be some updates for that. Sorry, a friend's gifting me something on Discord. One moment. Hey, fuck up. Give me 1 sec. Chat rate. Oh, no, it's that usual shit. Never mind. Hold on. Wait, Ryder? I didn't pay any attention to what he sent me. Hold on. Oh shit! You got Ryder from Faye? Damn. You should look at the Saber one. Like a K-pop star. Sorry, we're getting my house painted, so I got Blair, so I'm happy. We got Blair. Where? Who the fuck? Blair. Oh, you got Blair from Soul Eater. Okay, well, I'm streaming, so I'm gonna ignore you now. Video announcement. Cool. I'm just closing page after page after page. You know what? This might end up with my getting my address doxed. Actually, I was gonna show you the process of me picking out a pizza, but I'm pretty sure I'll dox myself. Hold on, and if I haven't already. What was it? I'm thinking, do I go Papa John's or do I go for Domino's? I'll check both. Papa John's, delivery near me. Don't show my address. Oh, I have to show my address. That's the problem. I don't know. I want delivery. I'm not going to pick up anything. I don't want to leave the house. To qualify for delivery, I need to spend $11.19. Okay. Let me just confirm that you won't see my address. Because I don't really want to dox myself right now. I should be good. If I did just dox myself, I'm going to be pissed. Okay. So, I could get just a large pizza. I would be down to get that. Extra large pizza and get 2 sides free. Oh, that'd be banger. I kinda I've got £20 to work with. That would make this essentially free for me, but you know, someone else is paying for it. Buy one get one free. I don't want two pizzas. Oh, actually, I have no food currently. I have this slab of meat, which I'm part Polish to clarify why this matters and why I have it. But essentially, I have this Polish meat cut called boczek. That might just be the way my family calls it. It's essentially smoked bacon. What I have. I have to cook it to make it, but it's frozen currently, so I can't even use it. And I'm out of all of my bread because it went off. Probably yesterday. There was like white fluff on it. And then the other thing I have is some chicken thighs, but they are frozen. So I also can't have that. Anyway, let's think. Feed the farm. Lad, don't even. I would love to get Feed the Farm or Papa's Meal Deal. Papa's Meal Deal would be amazing. I wish it was just one side, and then that way I can actually get the whole thing for £20. Hold on. This is going to be the slowest stream I've done, probably. I'm just talking about going to the gym. I was meant to go today to like just start off and try out the gym near me. But I felt no motivation. I was going to go with a friend. She also cancelled on me because she's stuck in uni work right now since it's near the end of the thing. And I was just saying, the best thing for me, because a lot of the stuff that I'm using to almost like cope with my procrastination, retardation and such, is find out ways to fit things that already exist into the rest of my schedules. So one thing I tried out recently is, God, I'm saying all this shit while on a Papa John's Deagles page. But essentially, I have one pair of cargo trousers. I believe I have another pair, but I don't know where they are. I've lost them. But essentially, with those in my cargo pants, I put a sketchbook and a pen and a pencil in those pockets, and I just have that permanently there. My cargo pants pockets are big enough for like an A5 sketchbook, so I'm wearing those cargo pants right now. So when I go out with the dog while I'm wearing them, I can just do my 10 minutes of drawing every day while I'm on my dog walk. I only tried that out for the first time today, which was pretty neat. But I was thinking that a great way for me to be able to get everything else in my life kind of sorted out with like gym and stuff would really, really simply be to just go ahead and it would be to do it on a dog walk. So I take my dog out, I go to my gym, and I leave my dog at like a dog place while I'm at the gym, go to the gym for an hour, pick up my dog and then leave. That would be perfect. That would work so well with going to the gym and with my dog walking, because dog walking I have to do anyway. So, like, as in it is a required task of my day, especially when my mum ain't here, so she can't handle it at all. Well, no one else can handle it for me. But yeah. Oh, my dog's passed out right now. Thank fucking God. Okay. Anyway, let's choose a pizza. I really want to just go for the large pizza side and large drink. How much would it be if I just got a side and a pizza? I don't want a drink. Is that right? I've always got to just check really quickly if I'm not showing off. Okay, what pizza do I want? I had a Hawaiian recently, so maybe I won't go for that. I'm not going vegan because I'm not going to finish that sentence. Oh, they're not doing the steak pizza anymore? Oh, that's disappointing. They were doing a steak thing before where like it was the base I think was like a ranch, and then on top of it they had like pieces of steak. It was really nice. I hope you can tell I'm hungry as fuck. Do I just focus on calories? Should I just max out my calories and go for a meat feast? Ooh. Chicken, bacon, onion. Yeah, that's good. I'm hungry. You know, the only problem with meat feast is that you have the barbecue base. I don't like it. What about hot pepper passion? Green peppers, red chilies, jalapenos, and onions. I'm good. I almost want to create my own. Hold on, let me just turn my noties off for that because it's starting to piss me off. Around this time of day, things liven up. I'm part of this restock Pokemon thing. I just want to keep track of it. I mainly use it for Pokemon Center, just so that I can make sure I actually get something, and to know also know when Amazon stuff comes out. I barely buy any, to be honest. I bought a little bit more for the Chaos Rising thing because I don't know, just thought I would. I kind of wish I bought more Ascended Heroes. I really like Scrafty and Metagross, and they're both in that set. It drives me insane. Chaos Rising, I really want Chespin, but honestly, all those SILs are really nice. I like Roxanne. I like her card. Anyway, toppings. Okay, let's think about this. I think you're allowed a set amount of toppings, so 10 toppings in total, I think, before you start paying extra. Oh, thank God. Okay, so let's split this up. What meat do I want? Ooh, God, I'm hungry. I'm so fucking hungry. Love me some bacon. Salami is nice. Chicken is great for thingy end. Oh, do I go pork sausage or do I go spicy beef? I think spicy beef because I've already got bacon on mine. I wonder what the calories are going to look like. God, I'm hungry. Some jalapenos. Oh, already? Oh, fuck. Okay. Honestly, I'm just making like the perfect pizza for myself. Maybe a bit of pineapple. Oregano's really nice. Oh goodness. I mean, this is essentially the perfect pizza, but it adds 6.40 to my fucking thing, and I don't want that much. Okay, so I could alternatively just grab. Honestly, I could just grab. I think I'm just gonna grab the beef meat thing, and I might add it. I kind of want to add one thing to it. If I replace the ham with jalapenos, are we chilling? There's a pork on this, I will say. What base do I want? I think I'm going to be sticking with barbecue. I wonder why they stopped doing the white garlic sauce. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it. I didn't even do that much, it just annoys me. Let's just switch it up to that. Update. Do I want base? Crust? Oh, do I want to go for a stuffed? No, yeah, okay. Whoa. I'm befuddled right now. Okay, so I've already got the deal for £14 for the pizza. So now we add the rest. Let's have some sides. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to not add to the whole deal. No. No. You know, I probably would just get plain chicken wings. Would I? I don't know. I've got to remember that delivery fee as well. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I wish I could just order everything by price. It's annoying that I can't. Frustrating. Do I get a dessert? Oh, that is a good shout actually. I don't think I have any desserts available right now. Ooh, giant chocolate chip cookie. Do I go for this? No, be sensible. That's annoying. Sorry, I'd like to get an additional thing, but 20 quid is too real. Okay. Just ordering it now. You know, I just realised I'm just gonna order it on here instead. Change address. That's my. God damn it. I have to update the app if I want to use it. That's annoying. I do not remember my account, so I have to wait for my phone. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's read this for a bit. Oh yeah, this is a manga called I Became the Tyrant of the Defense game. It's pretty neat. The second wave is coming. Essentially, this guy gets sent to it's your classic sent into a video game, like story. But I feel like it's a little bit different. It's done quite nicely, so I like it. Hold on, why does it say sign in? Oh, sweet heavens, okay. Let's guess. Let's actually guess my password. I hate it that it doesn't tell you whether the password is real. That's so annoying. Hold on. God, I need to. Going insane. Let me just make sure this works before I decide. There we go. I have 0 reward points. I swear I had some. Apparently I don't. Didn't know. Oh well. Everything has my biometrics. Someone could pretend to be me so easily. It's actually ridiculous. I'm starting to think, oh shit, no, I don't know. Ugh, I can't think. I'm so tired. Live chats are mean. I don't. They upset me. Hold on, where's my water? I haven't drunk water in like a few hours. Oh, yeah, no shit, I haven't drunk any. I don't have any in me. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a second. No. Hi, Thea. Yeah. You have. Oh, you have 2 socks now. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, you stay there. I'm just gonna go get myself some water. I'm drowning. Yo, I'm back, ladies. Ladies! Ugh. My entire audience is going to be men. I'm sure of it. You're gonna... Yo, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She may look like she's getting bullied, but I swear I'm not a sun biker. I mean, what? I would never specifically call out a single person. God, I need to order this fucking pizza. Hi, Betty Rubs. Get done. No, Sophia. You good? My little cripple. My little cripple. Okay, I just turned off my phone and I was gonna go order it because my brain was like, oh yeah, I'm done with conversation. Now I'm gonna go do something. God, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm just gonna get the large pizza. I've been informed that that is the best decision. I was gonna go insane. I'm just clearing everything. I've got so much stuff on there. Okay, let's just log back into Papa John's and then order. I would get Domino's, but I don't want to. No, you don't love me anymore. Okay. Up. Oh, my chest. Tits. Stomach. Not any of those things. Yeah, stomach. That one. Oh, God. Fucking. Can we get much higher? So high. Removing the hand for some jalapenos. Update. before you go, please. Actually, hold on. There was something that I like the look of. Garlic pizza sticks. $2.75 for some garlic pizza sticks. That ain't too bad. Yes, I'm weak. I'm really weak. I go at it. I will not be giving anything to charity because I am the charity. I am the charity. Oh lordy lord. God, I need to make some more money. I need to make some bank. Hey man, hit me up for commissions if you'd like. Try your order here. We've got your order. I'm now going to chuck this phone at a wall. No, I'm not. I need to quickly check my messages and then I'm going to chuck it at a wall. I'm just getting told medical advice based on stuff I already learned. Whenever people bring up circadian rhythms, I think to myself, I studied that for a whole fucking year. I don't need you to tell me about it. And then I realize how arrogant that statement is, and it's like, bro, chill. Also, I was looking up some stuff about eyes recently, about how they all, the orientation of your eyes and such are very clearly like definers of. Sorry, no, they can be definers of certain personality traits. Obviously, if your eyes are more scrunched naturally, it probably means you're a little bit inquisitive, that sort of thing. Also made me realize why, you know how, that guy who goes around and he like rates dudes' faces, like streamers and stuff. And one of the things he mentioned a lot is like negative canthal tilt. I think that's what it's called. Canthal. Essentially where they have their eyes go like this rather than like this, which is what I have. I have that shit, low key. And apparently the reason why is because when you look at those eyes, that's likely to be someone who essentially feels bad for themselves a lot and doesn't have the best esteem, and well, basically the equivalent of sad puppy dog eyes in humans, which just looks sad. In terms of not sad as in it doesn't make you look sad, it makes you look sad. Like what a fucking loser, sort of sad. Which I think is kind of valid, and that makes a lot more sense as to why we recognise that as an unattractive trait. Yeah, anyway. Just realised that I'm pretty sure I have that, so sucks to be me. I think you can have more than one of those eye types as well. I hope I have the inquisitive one. Yeah. I feel like the canthal eye tilt is something that you kind of just get naturally. Maybe if I was less of that sort of person, I wouldn't have them. It might just be a mindset thing. It might be a genetic thing. I'm not too certain. But the other stuff all sounds like stuff that just kind of you could develop. So, who knows? Orb. Oh yeah, I was explaining what this story was about. Essentially, it's not a best gamer in the world sort of situation, but it's just a streamer. Think of a streamer that is known for playing specifically vintage or annoying games. Maybe not necessarily like a Bloodborne player stream, but maybe something more like a what would it be? What would a good example be? It's essentially a guy who goes back to play PlayStation 3 games that are just really hard or something like that, or earlier, but for the PC. I can't really give generations for the PC. I guess he goes back to a game from like a decade ago. Sorry, the plot is he goes back to a game from about a decade ago. It's like a pixel game, and it's like a tower defense and tower attacking game. So your goal is you defend against hordes of monsters, and then you go back and return the favor by you go like for a portal to this like other this underwater zone, and you fight monsters there. So and visually, the underwater zone is essentially just Bloodborne, um, which I fuck with heavy. And of course you have this tower defense thing. It's a very cool story, like setting. I think the setting for this is spectacular. I can't really. I think this might be like a 9 out of 10 setting. I can't think of any negatives, but I can't think of anything that perfect shows it's a perfect one. In terms of the actual use of it, I think it's pretty good. It's meant to be like a sad, darker story, a worrisome take on the genre, but like. What did I just say? But like, yeah, it's a more dark, sad take on certain genres. There's lots of deaths. There's quite a few deaths. The big strat here is him trying not to get people killed because he came from playing a game where he didn't really have to worry that he's sending a bunch of pixel people off to their death. He doesn't have to give a shit. His whole goal is survival and to win because no one's beaten the game before. So his whole goal is to like kind of just go crazy with it because he just likes the game. But now obviously he does have the limitation of he knows the people, he's interacted with them. He even almost gets rid of some like really overpowered people simply because he feels there's like a connection to a different person in the world or whatever. It's pretty neat. Things do come back to bite him in the arse, so I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, there's a little bit of a racism like subplot going on right now as well with elves, which is really cool. You've got a character on his side who had her entire family and everything was destroyed for protecting an elf because the elf came back and killed them all. Well, no, the elf didn't come back. The elf essentially removed all the fences and made a bunch of goblins attack the village, which led to everyone's death, other than herself, I believe. And mind you, they took these elves in while they were running away from slave traders. Slave traders were trying to catch these elves. They stopped the elves from getting captured, and then the elves went back and were like, "Yeah, we're gonna kill you," which is fucking crazy. And then on the other hand, we have a group of like child soldier elves who are being used by the human government because the elves have already been captured in this verse, and they essentially are being manipulated by the government or the king, using hostages, which are the other elves who are in the capital. Like the whole plot is meant to be they're getting about to get executed, and then he stands in and protects them. So you've got those dichotomy, and you see them interact, and it's like she fucking hates them. She can't stand it. Like if they stay for more than one battle, she genuinely says she's going to leave. And I fully understand where she's coming from, in all honesty. If someone comes into your home, if you protect someone, bring them into your home, and then they go and stab you in the back, you're not going to feel comfortable about anyone who bears resemblance to them, be it physically, behaviorally. I'm even in my own experience, if there's someone who acts as another person I know who has wronged me in the past, I'm going to be wary about them, let alone a racially defining trait. But yeah. Anyway, let me get back. I pressed fucking pause. I pressed the spacebar as if I was about to play the fucking game, as if I was like playing a video or something. Anyway, let's get into it. Gargoyles attacking, by the way. They are resistant to physical attacks, so they have to use magic. However, currently they are not able to use magic artifacts. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, he's got this special stick. It's I think fiddlesticks, but not really. Essentially, he gets the stick, he hits you. It does like 1% of your max health or something along those lines damage, but in exchange, it gives you like a random buff. Oh, it says it right there. Inflict 1% damage to the target's HP and cast a random buff. Hit me more in the future, lad. Don't even joke, lad. Academy first chair. Defense boosted. What the fuck is this conversation? Oh goodness, I've got such a fucking like goblin side profile. I don't like it. If you take that any other way than what I just said, you have personal problems. Definitely didn't do anything on purpose. Moving on. Unlimited stamina. Lad. Trying to get hit too. $50 versus 5. Nice. I love how RPGs and stuff like that, they're always either you have a tiny number versus a massive number in your favor or in the opponent's favor. Always. Barely ever a 1v1 in these sorts of things. I mean, of course not, it's a tower defense. Just wait what happens when you put it in someone's... Put it in someone's butt? Motherfucker, what? Don't you... Okay, does the exact same fucking thing and it will hurt instead of being pleasurable. So don't do it, lad. Lucas into that freaky stuff only for Ash. See, this is my problem with these comments. There's some gay motherfucker in the comments. Well, people who are trying to make the characters gay, and it's like, bro, fuck off. Chill. And I'm going to use the classic tactic of, I swear I'm not homophobic, my bitch is gay. No, I have, like, you know, a bunch of gay friends. I don't feel anything towards being gay. It's just when you try to force it onto my my book, I kind of get annoyed. And my friends don't tend to force someone being gay onto me, so it's pretty... You know, doesn't really happen like that. I like how they're different colours. I assume they're just made of different stone. I thought you had a mustache for a second with this image. They're really retardedly placed. I can say retard because I am retarded, literally diagnosed. Of course I'm fucked up. I'm diagnosed. We got your order. Well, can you send it to me? What do I? Whatever. You saved $10.99, and I bet you fucking saved £20, you fucker. I wish delivery added on to the cost of points that you get. When did he get all the way over? Pew! I love the arrow shapes, the arrow shaped flash, just bam, bam, bam. East, west. You flappers. Goddamn clanker! Where the heart are, flapper. Goddamn flappers. Coming on my property. Goddamn flappers. Kill them damn flappers. Almost as sturdy as a tank. You know, you'd think that since she's a tank, you... Oh, no, I'm retarded. He meant an actual tank. You know, fun fact, tanks aren't actually that well protected. You know, there's some defense there, but, like, well-placed weapons can just destroy the fucking thing. Like, tanks are the perfect weapons against tanks because they just blow each other up. They can't handle missiles. Obviously, bullets are probably going to bounce off considering it is a board of metal essentially that you're working with, but yeah. He got really lucky with this. Thankfully, the guy who's interfering with his whole thing isn't interfering this time. Hi, my little bufferin. Just rest up, princess. Princess. When my pizza arrives, I'll probably... You know what? Before my pizza arrives, I'm probably going to leave like 10 minutes before it. And then I'm going to just go on a short walk around the block with my dog. Because she needs it. But luckily I'm talking to you guys. She doesn't think I'm talking about her or to her. So I can chill. Okay. By the way, keep in mind, this girl, right now, she's in a wheelchair because when he first arrived, the tutorial phase was essentially like a guaranteed death zone. The only guy who's meant to survive was Lucas, who's the original main character, like the protagonist, who you play as the protagonist in the original video game. He was meant to be the only one who survives the tutorial. She was one of the people who was with him, and essentially her whole kit, I think she was meant to be one of the people who survives as well. But her whole kit is essentially just, if she gets attacked, she has flame skin, which means she sets out fire, and I think it heals her or doesn't let her die. And because of that, she runs out of mana during the fight, which causes her to get paralyzed from the waist down. So yeah, fun fact. In the way of my retirement. You're never retiring girly pop. A flame sorcerer. Oh my god, it looks like a Magic the Gathering panel. My goddamn. I got eviscerated. She is astonished. I feel so bad for her. She paralyzed as hell. Come here, leftover stems. Entertain your elder. You're like 5, shut up. I think she's 15, I could be wrong. She's meant to be an adult after 3 years. Hold on, let me do the maths in my head. No, 2 years, 2.5 years, she said. So, she is... I can't do maths all of a sudden. She's 15 or 16, yeah. Okay, I was right. Cool. Unless being an adult is something different in Korea. In which case, she could be like 19. Or 17, 19 or 18. There's a picture of her in the future. She does not look anything like this, so we're fine on that. I've got one nerd. Nah, he probably didn't aim, like, he didn't do the calculation. He probably just was like, I want it to go in this way and it'll bounce in that way. Because he's got like a fucking plus 999 accuracy thing. Meanwhile, he's a healer. He was originally meant to be a healer. Wonderful. So bad for her. She's so cooked. The atmosphere. Yeah, no shit. Something I don't need to do. Yup. Yup. Whoa. Man's arm is tensing. I'm curious about the comments. Seriously, sexual tension between Lucas and MC. Shut your bitch ass up! Can't put tags, yeah, damn straight. Yes, I agree with Levi. Viciardo? Yeah, I agree with you. Seriously, no. Flamethrower, flame cannon. Yep. 100% damage application for one move. Yep, probably. It was probably one of those things where it's like you have to use all of your mana, but in exchange, one of your attacks is just going to fucking kill everything. Yeah. Okay, people. I believe it is there. Whether I believe it or not, or I'm not raging is actually, but there's a legit scene where our strength makes all. I don't recall this. I'm gonna wait until I see that, because that feels like it requires context. So yeah, the reason why he's saying this ahead of time rather than later down the line in comments, and just atting the person later down, is probably because he's trying to make he's trying to abuse the fact that this guy might have not actually read to that point. I don't appreciate. I don't really. I think I appreciate that. Like, almost like you're using language in your favor to just manipulate your position to make yourself out to be the pleasant person. I don't know, the good guy. That still feels like the wrong terminology, but I hope you get what I mean. Yes, composition: 2 sorcerers, 2 archers, but it works really well here. Cool. Criticals up, magic attacks up. Nice. Bro, they need better names. One of their fucking names is Body Bag. I think it's Gold Hand, Body Bag, Skull. I'm sure the other 2 have dumb names. Hold on. Does it say here? Yeah. Burnout and Old Girl. How mentally derelict. God Hand is a cool name. Skull is chill. Burnout, Body Bag, and Old Girl are crazy. I hope there's some sort of pun in Korean that I'm just missing, but you never know. Holy fuck. Is that the ballista she carries on her back? If so, damn. And damnity damn. Allowing skill use. What are you? You part of the Helsing organization? Fucking, what was it? Circle 1 or some shit. Circle level 1 release. Circle level 2 release. Etc. Okay, I swear my order is nowhere nearby. I don't know why she's yelling. They're flipping my pizza right now, so... Shut up. Does it have a delivery time, perchance, I could look at? No? Okay. My pizza career going to take a little bit longer because I asked for changes. Okay, classic wind arrows. Love it, of course. Aim for the head, that's why it's called him skull. That's so dumb. I wonder if they get their code names like when they're born or near the start, or do they only get the code names like when they're indicted? When they've been there for a while. Okay, weave. Love it. I don't think this is Body Bag. I think this is... dumb name. I don't think this is Burnout, because I think Burnout has the tool in her mouth. I mean, it's the other one. No, she might be Body Bag. I could be wrong. Oh, there's Burnout. Yep. Told you, but Burnout's on one of the ballista. I don't know why she's not got the thing in her mouth, because she has this, like, thing. Oh, shit. It says out for delivery. That fucking changed fast. Okay. Hold on. I'm confused. Okay, I'm going to quickly go on my dog walk, because I gotta. And then I'll be back and I'm going to continue reading, probably. Yeah, straight dog. You doing a sunset? Quick walk? Quick walk, Thea? Thea, walk? Walking? Walking?
Someone's at the back garden camera.
I love doing images. I love getting. I said that a bit too loudly, I can't lie. Okay, yep. Oh yeah, you're getting a treat, hold on. No, you're going to bed, what am I on about? Hold on. Come at me. Double straw. To bed. 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 Yeah, I go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh no, that's not bed. Come to bed. Bed. I'm feeling good. Bow now, bow now. God, I wish I could have gone on discount on the those like pizza bites. Pretty sure that everything I'm about to eat today is going to be genetically altered for the sole purpose of getting me fatter and fatter. But as you can see from these, you know, this pure muscle, it doesn't work. To be fair, my belly's been getting bigger, I can't lie. But then I also have like a hella body dysmorphia. The one where the form of your body doesn't seem correct because like you just always think you're fat or something. I'm like 70% sure I have it. I wouldn't ever say 100%. Because like part of me understands I'm fine, but I don't like being fat, man. I know having Papa John's at this moment is kind of ironic, but yeah. Fuck! Yo, I completely forgot.
Right now and collect the booster pack value through my Google Sheets. So claim these coins by leaving a comment under this video so you can already prepare for the next giveaway, which is going to be on June 5th. So peace out, guys. See you next time. Had a lot of fun today. Alright, that's it, guys. That was for the summary video, and now you get the live standoff. Peace out, guys. Had a lot of fun today. Basically the same stuff.
This guy's a right lad. Highly respect him. He sets up giveaways all the time. You just need to watch his stuff and you collect these coins that he has. He's got a whole system set up for it. And enjoying his giveaways. He's cool. He's cool as fuck. I love this dude. If I get famous and this video becomes popular, I want to send every single person that comes to it to this guy because he's just a right lad. I will either watch the entirety of it on my own, or I will see myself on here when I win, if I win something. I've got a decent bit of coins. I've got like I've almost got 3 grand. In the next 2 or 3 hours, he should go live with the actual results. So when he does that, I'll do everything. This guy's also really cool. I comment on every single one of his videos. I know him. He's pretty chill. I don't know him in person. I know him online. It's giveaway after giveaway with this guy. I don't know if this one's a giveaway. Oh, it is. Okay. But yeah. I'm gonna have to watch those mine at some point. I was watching this video at one point where it's like it's what each fate servant you like the most says about you. I believe it has got all of them up to date, with at least North American servers, possibly Japanese ones as well. But yeah, what your favorite servant says about you, and it's split by all the classes and all that jazz. My personal opinion about the video is, I will say some of it's funny, but I feel like when you watch it for too long, it just becomes really repetitive with, you have these sexual feelings towards this, you sexualize this, you feel very basic level emotions towards this. And I get it's meant to be generalizing, but also it's annoying because it's generalizing. Can't demand like a little bit of nuance, but oh well.
Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is it worth it to buy?
No, I'm not surprised this contains any energy. Hold on. Sorry, this information, I haven't seen this before today. I haven't really been on YouTube. I've was on Twitter a bit, but most of my stuff is right now is Avatar related. So unfortunately, I didn't see this. But apparently, Hassan and Valkyrie broke up. Valkyrie being synonymous with Pokimane, they're basically the same person, and Hassan being synonymous with terrorism, they're basically the same person.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, please
This lovely man Tone is going to explain this all to us, of course.
like the video. YouTube has implemented a new algorithm where it will actually push the videos out based on how many likes each video gets. Because I upload 5 videos a day, I know it probably gets quite exhausting, and your pointer finger is probably, you know, it's probably down to the bone at this point from watching every single one of my videos. I believe I'm onto something here. I'm about to show you a specific set of clips in a specific order. I'm going to start off with an Asmongold clip, but I believe Hassan and Valkyrie have broken up. Right now, you might say, how is that possible? How do you know this? I believe you will understand this once you watch these 7 clips in order to understand what's truly going on. So, we need to start at the beginning of Asmongold once again theory crafting things that I've already said, only he's slightly off. And that's why Asmongold needs to wait for his ghostwriter, me, to say things before he theorizes. See, Asmongold is an egotist, as am I, but I'm far more of a narcissist than Asmongold, and that's why I have the edge on him. So Asmongold reveals the true reason of Hassan's pragmatic crash out.
I love how first it started with gamers and now it's just incels and...
Yeah, dude, you got me. I was actually fucking attacking every gamer on the...
No, you were thinking about me. That's really the reality. Is that you crashed out and you were just really thinking about me.
Now, I want to give Asmongold a point. Hassan is always thinking about Asmongold, just as Hassan is always thinking about me. But there's one other person he was thinking about during...
He's not thinking about Tech, only thinking about Asmongold 100%, but... I'm almost curious where this goes more than I want to open up this pizza box. That won't open up. Hold on. Here's a fucking quality silk considering I can't fucking open it. There are like significantly easier ways I could have done this. I can't lie. But I'm currently I'm in I'm in my my retard era right now. So. Is a man not allowed to retard max occasionally?
All this, that Asmongold has not noticed but I notice everything. And the next set of clips after this I'm going to show you is truly disturbing.
Because I talked about it, and you probably saw something that I said, or you were thinking about something that I said.
And it's true because Hassan in his crash out did mention Dr. Pepper, and that made Hassan come in his pants, as he often does when he thinks about Asmongold.
And you're just trying to describe me,
Yes.
and so very clearly, you know, you're throwing out a lot of these words.
Yep.
Planet, like,
Yes.
man, this is low budget bullshit. I don't even want to
Right.
fucking entertain it. There are
There it
things
is.
that
I've seen
you
this.
actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care?
That's not true. Asmongold has had sex. He's had much sex with my mother, and she loved it. So I can confirm that Asmongold is not a virgin.
Like, why do
You see what I'm saying? This is obviously about me.
He's talking about lonely, incel, unfuckable losers. Obviously, he's talking about Asmongold. Holy shit, what a self-report. That's crazy.
By the
This
way,
is very clearly
this is gonna
about
be probably
me.
one of the sloppiest things I ever make in my entire life on this channel. I am watching a man watch another man watch another man who is reacting to another man.
But it's like, because I liked it, like, and he even played it. He said it was fine. So this is the entire premise of this.
Not only did I play Pragmata, but I beat it last night, and man, I cried like a little bitch at the ending.
This is ridiculous.
you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the
Right.
rest of your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and
Yeah.
can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all,
Yeah.
the only
Now, a lot of people left it over and shut. Oh, it's all done. He was obviously talking about Asmongold, and that's it. However, I want to remind you, last month, Valkyrae put out this clip on March 31st.
I'm probably never having kids. It is what it is. I'm probably going to play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably going to be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably going to keep making money in the best ways I can, which is like doing commercials and shows. Like, that's probably what's going to happen for the next like 40 years until I die.
Now, this clip came out less than 3 weeks ago, or a little bit more than 3 weeks ago, where Valkyrae is confidently stating that she will never have kids ever again. And then, as of yesterday, Valkyrae is randomly crying over her ex's messages. So
Another one with all these some content creators. I don't know why they laugh so frequently at negative things. It makes it feel very disingenuous, everything they're talking about. Oh well. Let me continue being a copy of Tectone.
now let's watch this.
Eyes are swollen. I've been crying a lot.
Wonder why that
But
is.
it's more so like not that not I'm okay. It's more so I've been speaking to my I spoke to my ex a lot.
Speaking to your ex
I wonder who her ex is.
while in a relationship with Hassan Piker. I know the type of man that Hassan Piker is. Hassan Piker is a overly possessive boyfriend and ex-boyfriend, including calling the police to do a random wellness check on his ex just to harass her. I don't think Hassan Piker would allow any girlfriend of his to start talking to an ex, but it gets worse.
And their messages were really sad, and I feel so it's very emotional, very emotional. Yeah, but you know, it's
Before you guys assume that she's talking about Sony as her ex-boyfriend, I want to remind you that Valkyrae is a streamer, and the streamer circle means she's pretty damn run through. So this could be about 1,000 different guys. To get to the top, you got to suck a lot of dicks, guys.
Life is lifing, and it's like, wow, holy crap, I can't believe. Yeah, sorry to hear that. No, it's okay. It's just, it just makes me wonder, you know, what life could have been like if, you know, things were different. It's like, it's sad.
Fantasizing about your ex-boyfriends while in a relationship? I think not. To say this live during a stream, I'm telling you, I'm on to something here, and it's gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah, it's just, life is sad. You know, there's sometimes when, you know, I'm sure you guys
Fantasizing about an ex while being in a relationship with Hassan Diddy Osama bin Laden dog abuser Piker, I highly doubt it. We've seen what he does to animals. Can you imagine the beating he would give Valkyrae if he heard her saying this shit live? Now, there's even more. Another clip came out from 3 days ago, and I want you to hear this.
I was thinking about it. I don't think I'm a good person to get advice from.
True. You're a woman.
Well, some women.
Because I am at my lowest physical.
Of course. She's just fucking. This one, in particular, is moronic.
Peak and mental peak. And I'm just.
And next year, you're out of all high quality eggs.
Cruising. I feel like I'm floating.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy's expensive.
But yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's very expensive. Are you in therapy now? Nope. I don't know what advice to give.
At the lowest point in her life, been crying a lot, been reading over and talking to her exes, and here's another clip that came out from the same stream from yesterday.
There, you know, no matter if I'm in a relationship or no matter if I'm single. But I do want to clarify once again that I've had 2 public breakups.
Sorry, hold on. The way she said that, the order she put that in, it feels like it's a tell. Like that's how she's saying. Like she's put it in that order because first she's telling you of past situations, and now she's telling you the present, which is like the present for her is no relationship. I don't know why she would mention being single otherwise. And I bet she's going to mention something about public breakups, which is going to also hint at her having another breakup.
Only 2 public breakups. Interesting. Why are we talking about being at your lowest, crying a lot, talking to your exes, and now we're talking about breakups all at the same time? Interesting. My favorite schizophrenic.
I've had 2 public breakups, and they were both very traumatic, and they were both very horrible.
Oh yeah, also, apparently, sorry, mouthful. Apparently, Tectone used to be called by his entire family schizophrenic. Turned out it was just that he got attacked as a child and he had problems with his eye, which meant he literally just like had distortions in his eye and like would see things from that. He doesn't actually have schizophrenia. That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
And because of that, I've decided whether I'm dating, whether I'm in a relationship, whether I'm single, whether I'm experimenting, whatever it is, I don't want.
Experimenting means getting ran through, by the way. Can you imagine being a woman with no kids getting ran through at 34? Oh my God. Experimenting? Well, I mean, bro, you're supposed to be the goddamn teacher. What the do you need to experiment for?
I want to clarify because of my experience with my past relationships. And there are a lot of assumptions too. Yeah, I've had 2 public breakups, and it.
How many private, Valkyrae?
Was very.
45.
It was horrible. Public breakups are horrible, and I never want to experience it again.
Especially if you were to announce that Hassan.
Doesn't that immediately mean that she's basically saying she plans to break up with someone or has already broken up with someone that she's trying to hide, which is why she's mentioning this?
Piker dumped you? Oh, his fan base would eat you alive. Now, with Valkyrae talking about breakups, saying she's the lowest emotionally she's ever been, frequently talking about communicating with her exes and reminiscing, all while being together with Hassan Piker? I highly doubt that. This guy beats the f out of his dogs, rips the skin off their neck, electrocutes them, pulls them by the tail, and says, if you don't cooperate, I'm going to kill you. Those are all real clips you can see on the internet, by the way. Now, I want you to watch these next clips, and just hear me out. Hassan and Valkyrie broke up because Hassan wants kids. Valkyrie refused to have kids, and now Hassan realizes he cannot get into another relationship because he's a unfuckable chud, and nobody wants to be with him because it's far too dangerous. And now watch these clips.
What is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. It's out already?
A very normal game.
Is it good? Isn't this
very
like
normal game.
Death Stranding? In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears.
Oh, he sounds like he's gonna cry.
And what do you think is the sentence that set him over the edge?
So, what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers.
And there it is! He gets immediately tilted on the even streamers who say at the start that they don't like kids, end up breaking down happy in tears because that reminded him of the breakup he just had. I might be so schizophrenic right now, but guys, I really think I'm onto something here.
I think he's actually on something.
I really do. I really think I'm onto something here. I think they broke up because Hassan wanted kids. Valkyrie refused to because she's stupid, and she says, I want to be young and hot and play video games forever. And Hassan realized genetically, TikTok, he has 4 months left before he turns 35, and his semen quality drastically goes down. And he realizes it's going to take another woman at least 2 years to be okay to have kids. And even more so, people have the public eye on him, watching him 24.
And most importantly, he would most likely be going to in his field, in his sphere. And Hassan's sphere is lots of people who don't want to have kids. Lots of people who want to abort their kids as well. God, I wish I had like a cloth. Oh my god. Well, my poor trousers. Well.
Anything that he's doing because he's a piece of shit, which means 37, that semen quality is down the drain.
In the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families.
I'm currently in my 20s. I want to have kids probably when I'm like 20, 27.
Families and stuff. And I don't understand. Like,
I'm definitely considering myself going to like a sperm bank and just dropping off some swimmers, get a bit of money, spread my genetics, just kind of naturally. I don't know how attractive I am or how positive the attributes I have are, but I'm sure someone would take it, no?
like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience.
And Hassan can't care about this because he will.
Stop pretending you play a game, Douglas.
You actually experience.
And Hassan can't care about this because he will never experience it because no woman would ever want to have children with literal Satan.
You care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lone...
I want to know what they're saying is
that...
It all feels like they're just repeating what he's saying or trying to put their own spins on what he said.
You actually enjoy. Right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will...
Do we have any like 5-star terrorist waifus that Hassan can be with? Because maybe that one will want to have, you know...
That's a really good shout. I know that in the UK, for example, terrorists will be given homes when they go there. So theoretically, if you went somewhere like that, just find like I had a mate who, ex-mate, he punched me in the gut 3 times. We never had like a relationship where we punched each other, so that came out of fucking left field and no apology, so I kind of just cut him off. But essentially, he was dating a girl and turned out she was a terrorist. Her family was a bunch of terrorists. That's what Hassan needs. He needs a girl who turns out she's a terrorist.
Future terrorist with Hassan.
Never have sex with a woman. Why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed hot Cheetos.
I'm sorry, like, there is no way any human being gets this mad over Pragmata unless they just got broken up with because their partner did not want to have children with them. Now, here comes the Asmongold tie-in.
Personally, if I'd gone broken up with while Pragmata came out and I had been playing Pragmata, I would probably just cry. Unironically. I'm not a big crier myself. Lots of times when emotional things happen, I just feel a bit of pain around the sides of my eyes. As if I'm about to tear up or cry or something. It doesn't kick in, unfortunately. It hurts. It's painful. I would rather cry. I think if I was in that position, I would just like start tearing up a little bit. I don't think, even if I was in public, I don't think I would like start going crazy. I don't think I would reveal my breakup due to it, but I would definitely be like, oh, that's so sweet, and so forth.
They changed the recipe of hot Cheetos. If they changed the recipe of like, I don't know, Dr. Pepper or something.
And there it is. That is the Asmongold shout. The hot Cheetos and Dr. Pepper. That is him fantasizing about Asmongold.
And you fucking freaked out about that. That makes sense, right?
You and Will start a family. Who the fuck is Will?
Like, that's precisely what your life is about.
The Count is straight a Nazi. I know this is Pickat or Pirate Nature or something. Nation. This is a really useful Twitter account. It gives a bunch of really helpful information. So I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Hate women. They're often what?
As far as like LARPing about starting families.
Sorry, mate. People who play Pragmata are not going to go about like assaulting women and hate. They don't hate women. What the fuck are you on about? One of the main protagonists who they're crying about is a female character. What the fuck? His chat is so retarded.
And whatnot. This is something that I never understood.
Mostly going on the the big red ones because I don't really want to. I'm sometimes reading the like lower ones and they're also essentially the same. Literally playing Pragmata on the couch while watching you.
Man, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Because Valkyrie had convinced him that he too didn't want to have kids until the male biological clock started ticking, just like Shuan had predicted. I'm telling you, when you watch these clips with the amount of context that I have, you will understand Hassan at a deeper level that even himself doesn't realize what he's self-reporting. He's pissed off because him and Valkyrie didn't work out. He's pissed off because he's wasting his life not having kids. At 35 as a multimillionaire, no kids, what are you doing? And thirdly, he also has to sexually fantasize about Asmongold, and it gets worse.
Because
my hands are shit right now.
It's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah, just like him.
And he says that, and he swallows. Swallowing the depression.
Swallowing Asmongold's semen.
Swallowing the pain, realizing that he too will never have kids. And that's why he owns his dog, Kaya, and tortures her every day. That's okay, Hassan. Asmongold will hate Valkyrie on your behalf. So at least...
You know what? He might fucking be right. He might be right. He's such a schizophrenic, but he might be right.
She'll have a spawn from the literal god. Do you hear that long-ass pause after that gulp? Oh, it's pain. Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting
also,
so bad. Go ahead.
I will say...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, man. It sounds like me after a breakup, like trying to talk to someone about it and then changing the topic. Oh, my God. That's just how that sounds now.
Japanese game put.
He's pretty choked up right now. He's not going to make it about pedophiles, is he?
He is. But right now he's going through that stage of just like, I'm trying to hold back tears. type thing, you know?
Putting a child in there, you're playing with fire, okay? Don't get mad at me for saying this, but I feel like any Japanese game you put like a child, it's gonna invite maybe the worst possible.
Japanese people are not. They hate the culture just as much as everybody else does.
Yeah.
So Hassan, you need to stop hallucinating that Japanese people are freaks. They're not. They're good, well-mannered, very hard-working people.
I mean, they're horny as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but they're not pedophiles. If you go through lots of the areas, although I will say a lot of them are also very popular with Westerners and not even Westerners, just the rest of the world and people traveling there. So you can't really blame it just on them, you know. And most of the figures I saw there, I found maybe there were one or two figures that might have been somewhat childlike, but even then, I don't know about the fucking story, so I can't say if they're actually children. It's only my perspective. Sometimes it's an art style thing, sometimes it's something that you may look at it like that, but once you read the story and once you get context for the character, you can't see them as a child as well. That sounds really weird, but anyway, I'm just going to continue this video. I said some really weird shit.
Okay, and now I'm going to show you the final clip of Shoe-on-Head calling out Hassan, saying that his male biological clock is ticking. He's about to turn 35, and I want you to tell me if this is the normal reaction of a human being, or if this is someone underneath immense emotional duress because they realize they'll never have kids and their last option, just realized, didn't work out. Now watch this clip with all of the context that I have provided.
Bro, you were on the last Shoe-on-Head video. I will literally shoot off with a gun if you bring that shit up in here, okay? Why? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go out, purchase a shotgun, shoot myself in the face, not die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my fucking brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shoe-on-Head and her dumb fuck audience operates in so I can do a regular response to that?
Hey Hassan, will you watch the new Shoe-on-Head video? I'm gonna buy a gun and shoot myself in the face. I'm telling you, I see the shit that nobody else sees. That's why I got my guns taken away, because I'm schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic.
Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to lose chunks of my brain? Do you want me to John Fetterman myself so I can understand the compelling argument that Shoe-on-Head makes? One that should have been left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl, and I change my politics all the fucking time. Ooh, look at me. As an emo girl, I look like that one.
Shoe-on-Head didn't change her politics all the time. She changed them one time. One, when she was single, living with her parents in a Beverly Hills-like neighborhood. And two, after she got knocked up and had to grind for herself and realized how dark the world is. So no, she doesn't change her politics all the time. She changed her politics one time, and that's a normal thing.
One meme on the internet, okay? 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
No thanks.
Why would you openly admit that you listen to Shoe-on-Head in 2026, man? What?
With all of that context provided, does that make a little bit more sense? We have one more clip here. I don't know what this is. My mods linked it. Buddy saying anti-natalist propaganda out loud in the real...
I don't know what anti-natalist means. Hold on. If you saw anything weird... Okay. So a normal person. Got you. Yeah, so you would want to be pro-natalist. Yeah. Simple as. There are some really cool cards that are coming out on, like, the Japanese side of, like, Union Arena and stuff. I really want to get, like, a box of Shangri-La Frontier when I go out, if I manage to find one when I go out to Japan again. I regret not buying a box when I was there. I bought a few packs. I bought like 5 packs or something. I should have brought the box. I should have just gone like, hey, can I have the whole box of whatever's left over?
Real world.
Oh, I'm so mad at myself on that front. I genuinely am. There was a store that was selling them and had a box. I think they had to open it for me. I think I was like the only person who got one. Mind you, it was like midday as well. I fucking love Shangri-La Frontier. I have like a folder for referencing and stuff. If I do this before anything weird pops up, because obviously I have weird shit on my phone. This isn't a weird picture. This is a picture from Gundam, like a redoing of AOZ, I believe it's called. The one about Titans, the bunny people. This is like the main female character from it. No, not wallpapers. That's not where it is. Why did I say it like that? I said it as if I was. Anyway, these are my references. Some bleach and other bits. I don't believe I've got anything up here that references it. But here are some panels I just adored from Shangri-La as I was reading it. I'm actually thinking of rereading Shangri-La as I go to catch up with it, and I also want to watch the anime. I watched a bit of season 1, if not all of season 1. I could not continue simply because I felt it was too slow for how the manga felt. Because I read the manga at a fast pace because it felt fast. It felt like I was meant to read it at a speed. And the talking lots while fighting just did not work out for me. However, look at this beautiful art. Genuinely. By the way, this monster? My god. Terrifying. Whoa! That is so peak, is it not? Like this enormous monster, and it feels enormous. It feels like it's gonna fuck something up in a second. It's just peak. And the text boxes are fun as well, with the prove it to me. This is one of the cover arts, I think, or something on the side, maybe the back page. And my god, how fucking cool for a color page. You have these like little tentacles, the gems. I'm not going to spoil anything because you could be coming from someone who doesn't know. But yeah, this is the girl. That's not a spoiler because you find out as soon as she comes on the screen. Who's into the main character. Again, all things that happen immediately, don't worry, it's not a real spoiler. I'm duty bound to bring us all to victory. She's like burning up her HP, or I don't think that's what she's doing. She's got like a couple ultimate moves, and this is one of them. Oh, she is really peak. The art surrounding her is always really cool. This is that. No, these aren't from that. By the way, if you've read this manga that I'm showing here, with Webtoon, I believe it is, the deaths in it feel so, like, impactful. They're so solid in your heart. It feels like a better version of, what is it? There's a webtoon, or I think it's a webtoon, about, like, this spearman who gets sent into the real world by his, like, dad or granddad or whatever. And, he gets, like, kidnapped and fucked up. So many people die. It like, a whole really fucked up situation. It ended so poorly. But this was like a better version of that, like a more solid, realistic, real, just better version. Okay. This is me trying to read Azura. I need to read this more, to be fair. I've got it downloaded somewhere. I have to download it, so I don't. Some bleach. So I'm just showing off my references folder. These are the masks for the devils. Well, no, for one of the characters, which are meant to be, I believe, representing devils in League of Legends, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is an old reference page I made for myself. I'm so glad I get to keep it. Because I lost a lot of it. I have a fucking sinking suspicion that this is AI. But I even did like the twists, so maybe. It might be. I don't know. I truly don't know. I've seen a lot of stuff to do with Rukia is AI. So it's a bit scary, but God, there's Fire Force and Soul Eater. Anyway, let's move on.
Guarantee your bloodline ends with you. Hassan's crash out about not being able to have kids is just a little bit too real, don't you think? Now, this may just be a theory, but I really feel like I'm onto something here. And if you think I am too, leave me a like and a comment. I find this shit so hilarious. Because I've told everybody so many things before they were ready to accept it publicly. And I believe this is another one. Ladies and gentlemen, Hassan and Valkyrie have broken up, and Hassan and Valkyrie will die sexless,
congrats to her,
maidenless, childrenless chuds. And that will be the end of their legacy.
Yeah, probably. I think that's the saddest part about the whole not having kids thing. You're just never gonna have a legacy. Everything ends with you. You're done. You're just cooked. He? Nah, that was a she. I don't care. Sorry, my fate rules say that people with gags have to be female. Rule of thumb. Should be women. Yeah, maybe the guy with material manipulation. Just, is this how real archers fight? Lad, I wouldn't worry too much. You are able to hit everything from anywhere with death bullets. Well, that's fucking terrifying. Imagine this thing above your city. That's... my god. And it's got 2 bodies as well. Did they just fucking die? Gargoyle Chieftain. Oh, yeah, no, she's fucked. Oh, don't kill her. Did he just kill off the elves and Lily in one go? Oh yeah, no, she's not going hit because she's not set on fire. Good fucking point. Good fucking point. Lily's still alive. Confirmed. Oh fuck me! I guess I'm wrong. I don't actually know how the fire skin thing works. I think it's just that when she's hit, like, flames replace it, as long as she's got mana. Alright. Oh, thank God they're not dead. Oh, my days. I was terrified. Nice. Poor Lily. Okay, shut the fuck up. I love how she's like, I could finish them all, but you're meant to be the tank! He's meant to be the DPS! Why are you both saying the opposite things? Bumbleclap. Damon's fun. I like him. Okay, Rain suggests someone's gonna die. The monsters in this, every time they die, they see black rain, so I can only assume some shit's gonna happen in a second. Hakuro, for real. You know what you could do? Do the classic tactic against heavy enemies and just break the ground. They tend to die after that. That's like a plot point of another manga I read. Holy, they dented my shield. My god. And this guy was like, hell yeah. You should kill yourself right now! God damn. Oh, that's smart. Oh, diggity damn! That guy got his shit rocked! I love that you type shits in the comments. Sorry, where are people calling him? I haven't actually seen people call him Kim, but they always say that in the comments. So I'm gonna give it a watch out in a sec. My god. Start fighting each other. They do not. Hold on. Monsters do not forgive betrayal. That's a good point. There was a point in the manga before this where he summons a boss monster and has it fight for him, and the same quote comes up. So that makes sense that they would start attacking each other. Love it. Body bag. The body bag comments always get me laughing. Oh damn, she went flying. I was wondering when that trait was going to show up. It makes sense it will show up less and less and less as time goes on. But my god, that wasn't good. Damn, she looked in. Love it. It's still alive. Why does she have no mana? That's my question. Does that one fireball spell take everything out of her? Because I thought that was related to something else she had. Oh. Okay, this is stupid. Couldn't he have just grabbed her and gone? Or does he not think he's strong enough to, like, pull her literally just a bit back? It's really easy to dodge flails when you're fast as fuck. Also, even if it broke her legs, they're already not working, so it's not going to change much for her. Has some fake fun. Lad. Lad. Why you gotta be racist? What? Red Amber is clenching his teeth. No, then you're lying. Then you automatically lied she would have survived. This is a fucking dumb plot point. That was a really dumb scenario. She doesn't have enough mana. But she does have enough mana to send off a fireball. You're telling me it costs her more to activate her natural trait than to use a external spell that involves throwing a fireball hard enough to kill a monster? Fuck off. You are... This is dumb. That was dumb. I don't like that. I don't like what just happened. That seems like complete bullshit. Oh, thank goodness we got these lads. What a selfish cloud. He is a heavy projector. I like it. Always plays it, of course. You know, I like how they're trying to make it as if she's like kneeling and like crying about it. In reality, she just hasn't fucking moved. No one's picked her up because she doesn't have a wheelchair. Yeah, but she does that anyway. She can't not do that because her legs don't work. She couldn't leave if she wanted to. Oh goodness. Stage MP Lily, of course, of course. God hand is fucked up. By the way, if I had one of those button pressing things for the neck things, I would have killed them like years ago. Like I would have killed them the moment I got it because I would have tapped it on accident, or I would have put it in my pocket and blown them up like that. Anyway. Fritos are just juice. Type shit. Don't be pissed. By the way, keep in mind that this guy here, the guy on the left in the chef's hat, that's God. Well, no, a God. A deity-like figure who has no powers in his own realm. However, when he's outside of it, he can like access the multiverse and create a game for every single verse. All with distinct differences that allow him to test out whether people could make sure that his world would actually work. He can also rewind time multiple times on his own planet. So, yeah, fun. Is it just me or is she kind of bad? You know what I think it is? It's the bra strap that just was there. Literally yesterday I was trying to start your hometown, but they were supposed to be step on the thing racist to speak. What a fucking... What a fucking retarded comment to make. The thing is, because when you write out a comment, like, you know, you type it down, you look at it, then you send it, you know, you experience every step of the way. You know what you're writing. What a retarded fucking... I hope a group of people that... No, I don't. I was going to say something really fucked up just then and I realised that's not sensible at all. I have no idea how you would get someone to understand this point of thing unless they experienced it, because this seems like the kind of person who only has to learn through experience, otherwise they won't get it. Cannot put himself in the shoes of another person at all. Or she can't, you know. I don't know, man. Every elf I've ever met has betrayed my hometown and led a goblin horde in the past wars to slaughter. Exactly. You know, it's not just, you know, they were mean to her or something. No. It was an elf she and her family saved from slavery, who returned the favor by killing everyone in the village with a goblin horde. It doesn't go away fast. Currently, her feelings towards elves should be neutral. In terms of like viewing things overall and meeting a new elf, it would be neutral feelings, because one has saved her, one has destroyed her entire life and everything connected to it. So, you know, something in between. But yeah, so I never trust a knife here, for real. Common sense. Racism is bad. Lily is not bad. Shut the fuck up. Tom, why you gotta be racist? Tom Tucker, are you fucking retarded? Are you really reading Never Trust a Knife here? That rule number one in any fantasy world. And you're like, don't be racist. I can't take this seriously. I shouldn't take it seriously, it's a book. But this guy seems to be clearly doing it. If a human serial killer killed your dog, would you blame all of humanity? This guy's retarded. This guy's a fucking idiot. No, it's a group separate from yourself. You are giving pattern recognition to a group separate from your own group who have killed a large number of people, not just your dog. That's completely different. This is literally like an entirely different circumstance. No, you blame the cops who couldn't catch them, yourself, and the serial killer. In her case, that's not what's happening in her case. That's not even... There aren't cops in her world. There aren't knights. There aren't going to be knights involved. No one's going to catch them. It will be a slave trader who catches them, or they'll get killed. That's it. There's been no mention of her blaming the knights or her thinking of the knights, meaning more than likely they aren't involved in this plot point at all. You shouldn't blame yourself. Why would you blame yourself in this circumstance, though? You can't blame yourself because you could have never known, and it wasn't you who let them in. Yeah, I just got philosophical, bitch. No, you didn't. You had a retarded take about something irrelevant to the point and thought you said something important because you used pretty words. Not even pretty words, just... I don't know, just some buzzwords. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Buzzwords probably... The best buzzword to describe this buzzword is buzzword. Lily's going to be mad at you, God Hand? Oh no, she's already mad at him. I'm assuming there's going to be a point where they date. More than likely. Just because that's the point they're going for, but the comments are stupid. Damn, why does he have that shit on? I'm so confused. Why do I have eyes? Sorry, why do I have fucking the Pac-Man face peak. Not even drinking it, he just keeps drinking and they're just like, hehehehe. But again, why are they bathing this man in alcohol? Is it piss or alcohol? I don't know. Yes, agreed. And also, he could have picked her up. That's like the biggest thing that makes this stupid is he could have picked her up. It seems like an entirely emotional decision rather than a rational one. I saved you. Why be mean? You're a bitch ass. I don't like you. The reason why is because you're bad as shit. I love your legs. Pause. Your mother. Bro. Okay. My legs don't like. Sorry, my legs don't work like they used to before. You know, it's completely opposite circumstances to IRL. He's incredibly emotional and she's incredibly rational. Damien is cooked. Oh, goodness. Damn, my boy in the back is beefy as fuck, I just noticed. I haven't seen it for a while because he's always wearing armor. But damn, son, I want to look like you when I grow up. Pretty sure it's the same age as me, actually. It is kind of crazy that people at my age would already have kids in the past. Sorry, I'm just fucking thinking about how little my life has developed. Huh. Yeah, this is real cute. I want to move on now. I don't like this story anymore because the comments piss me off. The comments piss me off about this story, now I can't enjoy it. Hold on, is she wearing gloves? Your hand feeding and wearing. Don't do that. Don't hand feed someone saucy goods. Because there's a lot of sauce on that plate. Don't do that wearing gloves. Please, for the love of God. For the love of everything's sake. Whoa, why is he... Is that Hickey? Who did he fuck? Who did he fuck? I'm in hell. Oh, he's just... You know, the context really was what that guy said. Hold on, let me go back. Accidentally, when you press slash, it sends you all the way back to the back. It's so annoying. Okay. Key context. He didn't just ask people to strip. He was drunk as fuck. Incredibly drunk. Look at his hair. That man is out of his mind. This is nothing like his normal personality. And he asked people to strip because, you know, he spent the past several he went from a normal dude to a ruler. So it's going to be on the back of his mind that no one's doing it. And of course he's drunk as shit. So he chose a stupid fucking option to make everyone less pretension. That's probably the idea. Why do they have to be gay? Oh, that's so funny. Valid, valid. That's the same point. That's the same thing I said. So Lily's out of mana in 4 seconds she can use again, and then she says, I hate you to the... Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I fucking said. No, he's not gay. He wasn't right from the beginning. All of these people don't have brain cells. Huh. What? I can't remember. You can. No, he's wrong. I hate you because of you. It's all because of you. Good. Damn straight. The more reason to read. I definitely should have to really push. No. You're wrong with this. That seems weird. And no, that's not going to happen. Maybe. I don't care. It's funny. Chasing it. Yeah, sure. Funny. But sometimes visions because they know it. No, he wasn't. They called Sam crazy. No, he was not. No. 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 Yes, he is. That's just straight. Don't lie to me. Yeah, sure. We man will. Yeah, we turn into maniacs. Yeah. Okay. I need to move past this point because it's starting to piss me off. I need them to get back into the nitty gritty of the story because otherwise I'm going to lose it. Maybe I should just not read comments. No, but it loads too slowly. That's the problem. He's dead. Suffer. Well, they may be fantasy worlds, but remember, our world, most of our greatest bathhouses and other things are like 1,000 years old plus. The bath in Bath is like, I think it's like 2,000 years old, maybe a bit younger. It's like 1,000 plus years old. I think it might be 3,000 years old. The bath in Bath is older than America as a country by like triple. Or is it quadruple? I forget when America was founded. I think it was 1800, right? Or was it 1700? Oh well. Wait! Oh my god, she's bad as hell. This is the I forgot the word for it. Hold on. What the fuck is the word? Nun. That's it. She may be called a nun, but she's got a lot. That's bad. That pun. My bad. It's Marisa. He was fucking shit-faced. I'm remembering when I was in onsens in Japan. Oh god, I had like a normal milk afterwards, and they also had like a yogurt afterwards. I think not yogurt. Like it was like a kefir type thing. Oh, that was so nice. The ladies there were so nice. I didn't have like the right type of 100 yen coin on me left. And like I told them that, and like, they were like, "Do you want a towel?" I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have the money for it currently." And they gave me a towel for free. They were so sweet. I highly recommend if you're in Japan or going to Japan, go to the Kyushu area, go to Kumamoto, and then take the train to Aso Mountain, and like near the statue of Usopp, because there are statues of Usopp in Kumamoto as a way to promote the area. There is a literally just a minute from it, if that. There's an onsen that you can walk into. It's got like a bunch of trees. You walk in, it's like all lined up for you. It's so nice. The onsen there was amazing. The ladies there that were working were just spectacular people. Milk, yogurt, 10 out of 10. And that experience of just like killing yourself in saunas and then cold water, sauna, cold water, and then going into an outdoor bath is just spectacular. It is a little bit awkward to see people's dicks, but like honestly, I went to Japan in the past, so I've had experience of it before, and it kind of just washed over me. Past I think the first time, and even then, I didn't even pay attention. Everything's always like you kind of get closed off in the way the environment's laid out, so you don't even have to worry. God, that was such a good memory. Nice. Fatty. That girl's such a fatty. Oh, he's got stage 5. He's got a month to prep. I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? Dion Gat. Oh, that's sweet. They're gonna die. They're gonna die a horrible death. I don't want it to happen, but they're gonna die a horrible death. Also, this guy reminds me of like, I don't know, just some like shonen character. Oh, I see. This person thinks the same way I do. Sausage Party. If you look at them, don't look at them. That argument is stupid. Just don't look at the sausage. Nice snack, and it's about to see you getting away. Well, fencing off. Yes, yeah. They were gonna grow up in battle, horrifically die, get rejected, or told to do something else. Probably. Yeah. They know. They know. The other guy is my goblin ass fucking face. I'm gonna try and not look at the comments. Yeah, everyone's fucked it. The skills are average. Nice, they got that shit on. They look good. He's got a little headband. That's nice. They're so fucking mean. Oh my god! His eyes, bro. They're smart. They're smart. They really are smart. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, that's nice. That's smart. That's smart. The knight is too strong. Yeah, she doesn't win. She doesn't get to be counted as winning. Lucas is... Yeah, Lucas is double their fucking thing, and he's way rarer of a unit than them. He does the old farming, and they fucking die. Oh, nice. She's up, which means we got another mage. Ooh, we got a mage incoming. Grandma? Grandma? This is who he wanted to... This is who she wanted him to bang. Okay, gotcha. Well, date. Get out with... Absolute baddie. Fuck. I can predict the future of what's going to happen next. She's such a pain in the ass. Love her, but she is an absolute fucking pain in the ass, and you know she's kind of the reason for her downfall there. That's unfortunate. Mr. Salmon. Oh my god! Juju. Oh my god, it's JoJo! It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure! Shit's crazy! Oh my days, what is this, a diamond? Oh god. We're gonna some spree cool, some Stardust, and then go on Crusade, because shit's popping off now, you know? God. What a golden experience. Juju no Kimi wa Naboken, Eyes of Heaven. Juju no Kimi wa Naboken, Eyes of Heaven. Yes, I'm using my spacebar to travel because I can't bother. Strength is dog shit, stamina is dog shit, magic and spirit are very nice. She didn't say she was a... No, motherfucker, as you say, she can't see. An adorable... She should go bragging. That's what I'm saying! Oh my god, this is funny. I enjoy this so much. My name is Ash Bonhater. This is wrong. His name is Bonehater. No. It was something else. Is it this? Oh, well. Same vibe, yeah. It's the smell of money, not coolness. Impossible. I assumed her granddaughter was going to be like, you know, barely 18. That sounds really... You know what I mean. I can't imagine her having one, like... And having contact with her kids, and then her kids... I mean, I can imagine them delaying them having kids. A whole fucking pile of stuff. Kind of deserved, to be fair, but oh well. What is going on here? I'm so confused. Why is she just like, give me money? Too many mouths. I'm kind of curious. Part of me also just doesn't care for some reason. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do, I guess? Some magic stones, a flame enchantment scroll. Is he cooked? Bloodkin. Oh yeah, no, you're fucked. Okay, wonderful. Damn. He's dreaming about him? Okay. I'm so curious. Overly accurate. Did he do the same thing or something? Whoa. Hold on. Actually, let's look at this. Let's look at the kings. So we have the king, the king. We have antlers. So either some sort of like manipulation. I want to say I think dryad is probably what this is, or maybe an ent. Hat, mysterious, magical, salesman-esque. Got you. That's pretty hissy. Vampire, or like a weird dinosaur person like someone from fucking Star Trek. We don't know. We don't know. Your head just cuts off. I have no fucking idea. Not even the slight fucking clue. Statue people? It kind of looks like Hyde and Jekyll from Fate. By the way, Fate butchered Hyde and Jekyll, in my opinion. Because if you know the story of Jekyll and Hyde, a lot of the media surrounding it comes off the wrong way. I'm British, so I get a say in this. But the original story is not meant to be anything like any of the adaptations. The adaptations present Hyde as a separate being to Jekyll. They are not. It's always presented as Jekyll is a really good boy, and then he makes a potion, and then he drinks it, and he becomes a bad boy, and and it's like a completely different person. That's not what's fucking happening. In the actual story, what's happening instead is, rather than an individual turning into another individual who kind of looks the same but like more rough, he takes a potion to change his appearance. That's all he's doing. Jekyll as a person is a fucking terrible person. However, in Victorian England, he cannot be that person without getting severe backlash. So in exchange, he uses a potion to change his appearance entirely so he can act on his evil and gross desires and then easily return to normal afterwards. That's the plot of the story. Like, that is the plot. And unfortunately, Fate really butchered it because they made Hyde and Jekyll separate characters. But I guess if they are based on like how people view them, it's much the book isn't as famous as the interpretations. Let's be honest here. Puppy. Okay, this is a completely different panel. Fox Girl. This guy's the vampire kid, or maybe? I don't know. Oh, okay, we've got pestilence here. There's going to be clearly some locusts coming in hot. I knew it would look like a child. No Life King, Nosferatu, Dracula, Celendion. I knew it was the kid that was going to be Dracula. I thought there was a girl who looked like she was like a busty succubus vibe, but I'm pretty sure I was imagining things. So yeah, when I pointed out the kid, I was saying that he's probably going to be it. I don't know if I actually said that out loud though. That's the problem. Surprise. Why did he choose? Why do you care about all? I'm curious. Male instead of female. It's finally something to beat. Mate, you're lying to yourself. I swear I recently read a manga which was all about the main guy being a small male child. That is so fucking common. Vampire Shosen, not lolly. You know, it always fucking happens. Anyway, I've got to ignore these motherfuckers. Very interesting way things works. Okay, so he understands that time keeps resetting. That's his immortality, I'm assuming. Cool. She's gonna murk them all? That's crazy. We're cooked, man. Oh, she's feeling good. She's totally robbing him, right? Like, 100% trying to rob him. I got it from my mama. Hmm. Makes sense. I mean, if you're gonna do the foxhole shit, I'm not gonna pay you up front. I'm gonna pay you afterwards. Cool. I will say, I think he's got a valid mentality here because, like, Damien had his whole thing about not choosing people. He is like a medical guy, but like still. Ah, okay, never mind, I was right. Yeah, you're cooked. Why is she bleeding? Her biggest problem is she keeps hiding stuff, and she's with the one guy who probably would help her, but I guess she doesn't know, but she's still fucking stupid. Yay, Damien never learned. I love how Evangeline is just always the top. But the fact that Lucas has already caught up to Evangeline is insane, because he was like 7 levels below her last time, if I remember correctly. But that is still nice. So damn bad. It's kind of bad. Anyway. COVID-19, what? Yeah, exactly. Blooming Onion is right. It's 100% reducing her lifespan or some other shit. Lily does know. Pretty sure that is where it gets explained. He's been talking to her or something. Hold on. Let me put my phone on charge. I want to do something. Sometimes I think to myself that if I had been my grandparents' granddaughter instead of grandson and my mom's daughter, that my life would have been easier. Life would have been smoother, one might say. But well. I'm trying to open up for FGO just so I can start that running. Also tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm pretty sure no one's returning home, so I will be taking out the dog, which means it will not be happening before like 3. Talarian Academy's having its thing at 5, so I want to get back before that. So who fucking knows? I don't know. It feels like it's going to be a repeat of the situation with Evangeline and her dad for some reason. Or a similar premise. Premise. Dungeons there is a relationship with each other using this to advantages as a shortcut to clearing a dungeon. That's a good point. We should be trying to get other NPCs to attack the other NPCs. That would be smart. Indeed. Indubitably. Okay, firstly, can these assholes stop trying to... Oh no. I fucked up. Well. Oh well. I am cooked either way. Let's do that. That's not gonna work. Oh well. Gulp. Hope that fucking works. Okay. Part of me feels like the Jester is going to be a different version of him, and it keeps wanting to think that. However, he actively has shown that it can't be possible for that to be the case. Which confuses my brain. No, his eyes are just black as black. That's a good shout. Might be a prince. It'd be kind of cool, to be fair. 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 Fuck, I keep pressing slash. It's so annoying. I wish that wasn't a fucking feature of this. Feature is even the wrong word. That was an aspect of this. Because I'm pressing shift to go back up. Damn! They're just taking them out. I love it. You love to see it. He's gone. A bald person. I'm so sorry to everyone who's bald. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I made you bald. It's all my fault. For real, for real. Blacksmith baby. As I said, I press slash, it fucks my life up. Okay, so this is essentially just the silver aura from I forget the name of it. The one where the main character's called Ragnar and they fight dragons. Oh my god, that is gonna go crazy with Mr. fucking accuracy over here. Oh, lad, don't even joke. Don't even joke, lad. I just fucked up in this game. God fucking damn it. I'm literally like one off from being able to insta-kill this guy. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, you little bugger. I guess the other guy's immortality is real because he can actually die. Or he can choose if he is allowed to die or some shit. They were probably locked in the areas where they could spawn, so that they could never leave. That might be it. Eternal life would be nice, but only if you could choose when to give up. Pressed it again. I looked away for 1 second, moved my hand, bam. can't do it. Dun dun dun. Whoa, what? What should we name our daughter? What the fuck? Oh, poor Lily. Poor Lily. These guys probably deserve it, but Lily doesn't. Just being a hater for, Lily, for everyone other than Lily right now. Damn, motherfucker, you're beefy. What the hell? No, they don't. They work out to their level, and this is the sort of stuff that causes Korean men to not work out. Oh, men in general to not work out because they think that everyone has to be at a certain standard, and they're going to be forced by just mustering people to do something above their class. That's not how it fucking works, and that's not how anyone works out. But oh. I'm gonna spend all of your money, and I'm gonna put you at the brink of fucking extinction, you bastards. Hell yeah. That's a fucking MP gain. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I found cooked. Massive. Jesus Christ. Look at you fetuses. Fetuses is a crazy way to refer to people who are new. Damn. She is massive also. Nice. You're in danger, love. You're funny. to put more people. Why would you bring... No, it's a really hard game even with the benefits. Also, most people you couldn't even get this far or get this key or get access to this woman in the first place. So, like, that's why it's a hard... Yeah, whatever. I'm trying too hard, man. Oh, goodness. Nice. Gargoyle Chieftain Manicore, Gargoyle Chieftain Manicore, and normal special Manicore. Huh. Okay. You're so green, you're basically blue. Okay. He's great. I wish I had a... I feel like everyone wishes they had a boss like this who would give them benefits and stuff. What a nice man. Damn. She has Omega level cancer. How much do you have to cough up blood to be able to just do it casually as a joke? You know? Fair play. Met the child. Oh. Down bad motherfuckers in the comments as usual. I mean, I kind of get it, but I understand, however. If my team fucking dies in this. Ooh. Baddies. can't lie, I have a couple of moments where my brain just like wipes, and I feel like everything is like spilling out of my head, and it's just not working anymore. I'm stressed out already. Jesus Christ, I won't say what group of people this reminds me of IRL, but damn. Okay, I feel incredibly tired. Oh fuck, it's been 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. All I've done is read manga this stream because I can't bother. But I'm trying to get a habit in the works, so it is what it is.